Stephanie Wilkins from Dunwoody, Georgia. Take it away. We're so honored to have you here as a licensed nutrition counselor and consultant.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to be back with you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. Today we're going to talk about healthy, hearty, easy power breakfast, because we always need to start our day off right with a good breakfast, correct? So we're going to talk a little bit about breakfast in general. So sometimes it's really hard because we have issues going on. So I'm going to share screen here and go through a little presentation with you all just about breakfast in general. And then I'm going to show you how to cook some really easy breakfasts. Not even really cook, just put them together. So hold on. Okay, so why eat breakfast? Normally it's no breakfast, okay? And why don't we eat breakfast? And some of the reasons are that we haven't been to the store, we hate to cook, we're in a hurry, or we don't know what to cook, correct? And you guys, y'all are free to unmute too. And if anybody has any questions while I'm going through this, I am fine with that. So no problem. I'm really interactive in my classes. So feel free to chime in and ask a question if you want to while I'm going through this. Okay, so what to do, right? If you haven't been to the store, here's just some good tips. Meal prep and shopping days should be weekly, and it should be a standing event on your electronic appointment calendar. So you need to treat that just as you would any other appointment that you have, to put meal prep and shopping days on that. And also put it as a constant on your big calendar at home if you have one. Okay, what if you hate to cook? So if you hate to cook, what you want to do is you want to go for easy, you want to keep staples on hand, and you want to cook ahead. So what to do if you're always in a hurry? You want to give yourself at least 15 minutes on the clock in the morning, 5 minutes to prepare, 7 minutes to eat, and 3 minutes to clean up. And make sure you prepare the night before. And also, guys, I'm going to give you a link to this presentation so you'll have it. I've got a PDF of it I'm going to put in the chat after I speak, okay? And then what to do, you don't know how to cook. You want to strive for simple and easy. You want to go for real food that has little prep work, and you want to use the magic power of the microwave, the toaster, or the blender. And so why eat breakfast? A healthy breakfast keeps your blood sugar steadier during the day. It gives you more energy. It will soothe your appetite and keep you from eating junk during the day that causes your body harm. It also improves your mood and work performance during the day, and it gives you a jump start to meet your macronutrient requirements for the day as well as your fiber requirements. So I just want to stop real quick and tell you what micronutrients are. The dictionary version of that are, they're defined to be the chemical compounds that humans consume in large quantities that provide bulk energy. Specifically, we're referring to carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, okay? And then there's other things that we need that we're going to talk about today, which are fiber and fatty acids and things like that, okay? As well as vitamins, of course, and all that. So how many macronutrients do you need? I'm sharing a free tool with you today. You can go on calculator.net/macro calculator, and you can put in your weight, age, all that, and then it will let you know how much protein you need, how much fat you need, how many carbs you need on a daily basis. So the average woman needs 21 to 25 grams of fiber per day, and the average man needs 30 to 38 grams of fiber per day. And it's really difficult for people to get enough fiber in their diet. And a lot of times when we don't have enough fiber, that's when chronic disease begins to set in. We have to get the waste out of our body, okay? And we eat way too many bad carbs that don't work well in the body, and then they stay in there, they turn to sugar and then to fat. So when we do eat carbs, which we need them for energy, we need to eat good whole grain carbs. Okay, and so I'm also going to provide you guys with some links too, and I put those in a separate document because I don't think you can get the links off this. So okay, I'm back. I'm going to go over here now and cook for you for a minute. Can y'all hear me good? Everybody? Awesome. Okay. Okay, so we are going to talk about healthy, hearty, easy breakfast. And this is what I do every day. It's simple. So what I suggest that you do is that you get yourself, if you like cereal, okay, this is something quick that you can do. Get yourself a easy, simple cereal that's a whole grain brand cereal. I've got Canadian Farms here. Another one I use is an Ezekiel brand cereal. It's just a bran flake. And the reason that this is such a good cereal is because it's made from whole grains. I'm not into products, pushing products. I get no money for products. I don't do that. So any brand you find at the store is what you need to get that provides whole grains, not regular wheat or corn based. This one has whole grain wheat, wheat bran, oat fiber, and that's basically what it has in it. So I'm going to tell you guys how you can jumpstart your day with a lot of protein and fiber, just very simply. Okay, so most people, what they want for breakfast is maybe a cup of coffee, okay, to start their day off, and you know, a donut or something like that, which is a bad carb. So if you've got a cup of cereal, you put your little cereal in here like so. And then what I want you to do is I want you to get an apple or a banana, and I want you to cut that up and put that in your cereal. Hold on just a second, I'm going to grab a knife here. So I forgot to get my knife, so, and I'm not going to cut up the whole thing because it'd take too long. I should have had this pre-cut up for you guys, but just showing you how simple and quick it can be. And meal prep is real important. You can go ahead and cut your apples and your fruit up the night before and keep it in a little container in the refrigerator. And then you just have to pull it out and pour it into your cereal. And so when you add this apple or banana into your cereal, like so, you are actually adding in, let's see, 4 grams of fiber for a medium-sized apple. So you're adding in more fiber, okay? Then we're gonna add some more fiber in because we're gonna put some ground flax into our cereal. And this ground flax contains 3 extra dietary fibers in it, and it also contains 3 grams of protein. So you want to take that and you want to get your little tablespoon and you put 2 tablespoons of that fiber into your cereal. Not fiber, but flaxseed. And what is so cool about flaxseed is it has a huge amount of omega-3 fatty acids, which is amazing for the brain. So if any of you suffer with a hyperactive brain and anxiety or just stress in general, omega-3 fatty acids, which also come in supplement form, but you don't want to do that if you don't have to. You want to do it with real food. That 2 tablespoons is all you need for your omegas, okay? And it can go right in your cereal. So you put that in your cereal, and then you want to add some sort of milk. My daughter likes this. This is a cultured oat milk. You can get a cultured oat milk, which has fiber and protein in it. This one has 4 grams of protein and 2 grams of dietary fiber in it. Or we drink goat's milk instead of cow's milk just because it digests better. And if you have lactose intolerance or any type of digestive issues from milk, normally you can drink goat's milk without a lot of that those issues happening. And also it's really good if you have sinus issues because it does not affect your sinuses the way real milk does. So we want to put in a cup of milk or a half a cup. It's your choice. It depends on how much protein you want and how much fat you want in your diet, which remember you can figure that out on that calculator.net and you know how much that you need, okay? And it also tracks your saturated fat on there and tells you how much saturated fat you can have each day, which is really cool. So now I have my little bowl of cereal, and it took a lot longer for me to make this cereal because I was trying to show you guys how to do it. But normally it's just so simple. You just pour it in and go. And with that, okay, I got total 15 grams of fiber and 20 grams of protein in that breakfast right there. Just a bowl of cereal. Okay, now you compare that to a normal cereal that's just, you know, like Corn Pops or something like that, and regular, you know, milk and no fruit, no flax, nothing like that. It's not even going to be half of what I just mentioned. But the 15 grams of fiber come from the cereal, which is 6. The goat's milk has no fiber in it, but it has the protein in it. I'll go through the protein in a minute. Flax has 3 grams of fiber in it. Oh, I forgot one important thing. Also, walnuts. Okay, you want to put some walnuts. Walnuts are great for the brain. Again, but they also contain a lot of fat, so you don't want to put too many of them in there. But they're good fats, not bad fats. But again, you want to watch how much fat should you have personally. So 1/4 of a cup in there. I'm just going to, instead of measuring it out, I'm just going to put them in there for time's sake. Mix that around. Delicious bowl of cereal. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just spilled it everywhere. Did y'all see that? Lord. Okay. I got my napkins behind me, thank goodness. All right. So the fiber, we'll continue on. The flax gives it 3 more grams of fiber. The 4th cup of walnuts, 2 grams. So that equals the 15 grams of fiber. And the cereal is 8. The goat's milk is 4. The 3 grams from your flax and 5 grams from your walnuts. So that's the 20 grams of protein. So that's real simple. The other thing that you can do for breakfast, you can do the same exact thing, but you, instead of cereal, you do oats, okay? And there's different brands of oats out there, but just get a rolled old-fashioned oat. Whatever brand you get, make it just a rolled old-fashioned oat. And the fiber content in just 1/2 cup of oatmeal is 5, and the protein content is 6. So same thing, just with oatmeal. So I do either my cereal or my oatmeal every morning. And if I really want, you know, like a more traditional breakfast, what I'll do is I'll do a piece of toast, but not just on regular bread. I do a sprouted grain bread. Okay, and you can get sprouted grains at Kroger, Publix, but Whole Foods and Sprouts carry more varieties. And sometimes they're in the regular bread section and sometimes they're in the frozen section. But less ingredients is what you're looking for, and you're looking for the actual words whole grains, okay? So this one has it's a 21 grains and seed bread that have 3 grams of fiber per slice, 26 whole grains in this bread. And so this bread makes a difference in your life. Regular store-bought bread or just regular bread that says whole wheat bread, it's not going to do it. Unfortunately, our bread has just been totally taken over by preservatives and chemicals at the store. So the best thing you can do is get a sprouted bread, or you make your own bread, which, you know, if you want to know how to do that, I can tell you that too, but you'll have to call me. And so what I'll do is I'll make myself a slice of toast, and for probiotics, I use cultured butter instead of regular butter. You can get that at the store. And that was another thing about this milk too. It's cultured, so it has probiotics in it, which our body needs to put back good bacteria into our bodies to push out the bad bacteria. And also it's really good during, you know, cold and flu season, especially if you've been taking antibiotics or anything like that. So do the toast, and then we also do an egg for extra protein. You know, egg is a great source of protein. In fact, it's one of the best sources of protein. An egg has 6 grams of protein in each egg. Okay, so if you have 2, that's 12 grams of protein.
Stephanie, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Wayne.
We're going to need to go.
Okay.
Is there anything else we can ask, or any other things you
No,
want to share?
that's it. I'm sorry I went a little long, but that is the talk. And I'm going to put in the chat right now, I'm going to put in both files, a file with all my links, and then also that PowerPoint presentation for you, okay?
Fantastic. Well, I want to tell you, let's everybody give Stephanie in the kitchen hand. Thank you. In fact,
Can we do this next time, all of us in your kitchen?
Yeah.
I think it would be that much better. I
Hey,
think we
sure.
really
Y'all can come over and I'll make you breakfast.
I could really absorb the material that way.
we
That would
want
be
a
great.
live show, and one of our commentators quoted from Hugh Davis. If y'all saw the live action games Monday night, this is live action, and that's what you gave us. Thank you, Stephanie. You gave us not only healthy, but you gave us comic relief in some of those skills. So
Thank you.
thank you so
Yeah, when I
much.
spilled my
We're
milk.
going to transition. There are several people I saw that are on for the first time.